What is going on, guys? We are blessed, not stressed, no worried about the rest. This is Lane from Josh and Josh recording at you with another video today. Today we are talking about the winner of Survivor 47. Spoilers ahead. We're talking about Rachel Big Dog Lamont. Let's go. If you see my earlier video, I put a video out about 2 weeks ago, I think, about why I wanted her to win. I think she obviously had the best game out of everybody there. And I was right. She won that thing. She only got, well, Kyle was the only person that voted for Sam, but she won with all the other votes. And let's talk about it. We're going to get right into it. Obviously, as we saw, she ended up using her idol and was saved from the final five, and then Genevieve ended up going home. So the final four were her, Teenie, Sue, and Sam. That was the final four. As we saw, the next competition, she also won that. And I think that, for me, she already won the game, but having that on her resume as well, I feel like it was a done deal. She won the last comp of the season. She tied a record for immunity wins. So she won the 5 immunity, and then she won the 4 immunity. So when she won that 4, that put her in the final 3. You know, she's going to get to talk to the jury about why she thinks she deserved to win. And, you know, and the rest was about seeing who she was going to save and who was going to be making fire. And as we saw in the episode, Rachel ended up saving Sue due to her loyalty. And obviously I would have done the same. And she forced Sam and Teenie to do fire, which was obviously crazy. A crazy part of the episode as well. We'll get into that in a second, but I kind of want to talk about Sue really quick. I feel like Sue, her game was good. Like, I'm not going to knock her game because she did play a loyal game, but she didn't do much besides hide that idol all season. Now, that hiding that idol was a great move. You know, nobody knew she had it, and that was really cool because she got to play it on herself, and she's like, wow, you know, but she did not do a very good job convincing the jury that she deserved to win the game. And I feel like that's what's kind of crazy is when you're putting in the final 3 days, you have to think about, you know, even when the first night on the island, like, if you get to that end, you have to explain your game to the jury. That's what kind of Rachel kind of talked about. She's like, I had to own my game. And I feel like Sue owned her game, but there was no game to own. I hate saying that, but I mean, that's how I feel. And then lastly, we need to talk about what happened with the fire. So fire was crazy. Teenie went on this whole spiel about how she was always jealous of Sam and the idea of Sam being the smart, funny, handsome jock, you know, that gets the girls and helping the teacher in the classroom. Like, Teenie went, you know, there's a whole thing. Too much. I feel like she talked too much. But as we saw in Fire, she was feeling confident and Sam was not. Sam could not make fire to save his life. But, you know, that, I guess this saying says, you know, never count somebody out until it's over. Because as we saw, she got her fire going. It was actually a really good fire. Like, it was burning and it was touching the rope, but the wind was not in her favor. The wind kept blowing the fire away from her rope, and then Sam finally got his fire lit, and it got really big, really fast, and he ended up breaking the rope first. And obviously that shit was crazy. Never seen that. That was definitely interesting. I didn't think Sam deserved to go to the final 3, but doing that, I mean, he obviously earned his spot. Now, talking about his overall game, he ran with the idea of he played the most overall creative, and, you know, I don't really understand where he was coming from because he didn't win any immunities. All he won was, you know, he won like food incentives. He got to go to the sanctuary and talk shit about, you know, people and pick people to go eat food. Like, he never won immunity. The immunities were won by Kyle, who ended up voting for Sam, which is fucking crazy. And Rachel, like, most of the season, like, to be honest, Kyle won a majority of the immunities in the beginning of the game. And then when they finally got him out, Rachel was like, shit, I gotta do it. You know, Gabe won some, you know, a few other people won, but Rachel ended up being the big dog in the clutch of the later part of the season. And Sam kind of said it best. He's like, I tried to get her out, but I couldn't. Knew if I sat next to her, I couldn't win. And then Rachel was like, you literally said that. Literally, why am I still here? And it was crazy. But she ended up winning. Feel like it's very much deserved. Rachel Lamont is a clutch Survivor player. Enjoyed the season a lot. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would definitely give it probably an 8.5 because I was just a fan of a lot of the characters. And a lot of the beginning play of the Survivor game was messy. But yeah, I'm really glad she won. If you haven't checked out that season, you definitely should. Sorry if I spoiled it for you, but still, it's definitely worth it to go watch it. Great gameplay, living out there in the wilderness, you know, it's just crazy. But for making the end of the video, thanks so much. I would play some outro music, but I can't do the copyright. But what you guys can do is that you can go listen to Complicated by Josh and Josh. You can go to joshandjosh.bandcamp.com to listen to the full song. Our full discography is also available on there. We do have some music and samples available on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube Music. But for the full discography and for purchasing options, please visit joshandjosh.bandcamp.com. Again, that's joshandjosh.bandcamp.com. And remember, with every purchase helps us spread and share our music across the world. Thanks, guys. See you next time.